After 2 years of surviving genocide, if the world was in any way just, we should be sitting at their feet, begging them to tell us how we should rearrange this world so that nothing like this ever happens again. After 2 years, we should be giving them our beds to sleep in and our homes to shelter them and the most delicious food that the most world-class chefs could ever cook up. And the children among them should be going to the finest schools anyone can conceive of, and the sick and injured among them should have access to the finest doctors in the world. But it's been 2 years, and after surviving a brutal genocide miraculously, while taking care of each other, taking care of the children and elderly and disabled among them, and showing a level of dignity and heroism that most of the rest of the world can only dream of. Many of the people in Gaza right now, because of the invasion of the north and their displacement south, don't even have a tent, don't even have a scrap of fabric between their heads and the sun. So on the anniversary of 2 years of genocide, I'm just asking y'all to help get people tents. And credit where credit is due. Over the past few weeks, this little corner of the internet has raised over $57,000 to do just that. And we've sent 21 families in Gaza the money to be able to evacuate south and to afford tents. But we've been continually adding families as the most critical needs have been met. So we have 8 families on our list that still need funds to help them get south and get a tent. So on the 2-year anniversary of genocide, I want you to look around at the 4 walls in the ceiling that give you and your family shelter. And I want y'all to think about my friend Wasim, an anesthesiologist in Gaza who was one of the first families we were able to evacuate from the north and get a tent. Well, he found out today that his neighborhood has been completely leveled by the Israeli military. He says no words can describe the feeling of losing not just walls, but pieces of our life that can never be rebuilt. It's the hardest day of my life. I told him about how, this weekend, I spent the whole weekend deep cleaning my house, and I was thinking about all the money, all the savings we put into it, how a home is so much more than just 4 walls. It's years of love and labor and collective memories. And he said, yeah, when my daughters, Yasmina and Dana, learned that our home was destroyed, they couldn't stop crying. But y'all, we helped Wasim get a tent. At least he has a tent. But there are tens of thousands of people in Gaza right now who don't even have that because they're recently been displaced by the Israeli invasion of the north. I can't on my own fundraise enough to give all the tens of thousands of them tents. I'm doing what I can, working with Among the Rubble to try to get funds to help 8 more families. So help us reach our stretch goal of $63,000. Dig deep, and you'll find the link to that campaign in my bio and my stories.